Hello there and welcome back to Satisfactory. Yes, back on it again. Ready for another round. Oh yes, so we are continuing our modded playthrough, and since this is a modded playthrough, and if you're new here, or you forgot, whichever, I forget too sometimes, don't worry about it. All of the mods list and their mods authors is in the description section, along with there's a link to download Satisfactory Mod Manager should you wish. That is a safe download link, don't worry about it. Um, so there's that. And yeah, you could download Satisfactory Mod Manager, and if you're worried about it being complex or anything like that, it's super simple to install mods. It's just like the Steam's Workshop. It's just like Steam and the Workshop. And inside the mod manager, you can download the mods. You don't have to go to the page to get the mods downloaded. You can go directly through the mod manager, download the mods. It'll automatically install them, and it'll keep them all up to date. It'll download the. It'll also download the. In most cases, it'll download the proper um, mod version. So yeah, it's super easy, super simple to do. You don't have to worry about a thing. For the most part. Of course, you are playing with mods, so there is also a certain level of uncertainty. So be aware of that, but it's not a big deal. Anyway, so yes, welcome. Also, welcome to all the new subscribers. I love getting new subscribers. It's so much fun. I love welcoming people and stuff like that. We'll give them a warm welcome and hope you decide to stay as well. As we like to have fun here. I mean, it does seem pretty boring at times, but we do try to have fun, genuinely. But anyway, let's get back to where we were last time. If you'll remember, we didn't get anything done hardly, um, but we got copper sheets being manufactured. So we do have copper sheets over here, and what's not. We got copper sheets. So we have all of the constructor stuff for right now. We have all the constructor stuff being manufactured, which is good. So the next thing I want to work on is, or the next thing we need to work on, per se, is um, we need to work on our assemblers. So as you may remember, last time we did start building up this section. We started putting down platforms. I did get the road put in place. Also, a bit more of that forest up there on that hillside is gone. We're probably going to be expanding up that way. I'm not 100% sure. I might expand this way as well, or expand over there. Not 100% sure. I know how I said that this was going to be the city center, right? Well, I think it's going to be the city's edge now. The way I've kind of built things has been um, a little bit of a kerfuffle, whatever you want to call it. It's been a little bit of a faff getting things where I need to go. Um, but yeah, it's getting there, so we don't have to worry about it too much. But this is going to be constructor. This is going to be assembler town. For some of the assembling stuff, we're going to have 3 blocks. I have also decreed that we are going to expand down this slope too. So we're going to expand down the slope by 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. We're going to expand down by 5. So we're going to remove this whole set of ramps all the way across. Just like that. We're also going to have to remove this side step here. this little bit here. There we go. And we're gonna have to put a full foundation right there, which will use the smart mod. There we go. You know, I probably should leave this one like this. So put this here, just like it was before. And we'll leave the edges to the ramp. The snapping position is a little bit of a pain. There we go. We'll leave that on either side. I think that would be best. It does cut down on our space a little bit, but I think it'll look better if it's placed like this. Excuse me. A little bit of thing caught in my throat, apparently. Yeah, it'll look much nicer, I think. So, how big is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't have to count. We just use the in-game counter by holding control. So we can do a 9 by 9, I suppose. We can do a square building. I'm trying to decide, should I have a solid foundation or should I have like an under? Like this. There we go. Yeah, I think I should have an under. We'll put like supporting beams underneath this. I think it'll look pretty good. How far does this expand? It expands damn near all the way. Alright. That's actually perfect. And then we'll use a bit of Z to bring it on and over. Yeah, that actually doesn't look too bad. And then we could put some big old massive pillars in here, like the big ones. I also got some of this stuff too. So put like these down. Actually, I might do this. Double it up, make it 2 meters thick. It looks, give a bit more beef. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I guess because the ramp is there. There we go. Put a 2 meter in there. There we go. Nice and thick. That's what she said. Yeah, that's better. Have a little bit of a thicker foundation so it's not so thin. And then we'll put a bit of pillar beamage. Oh, I'm out of concrete. Hold on. That's why I'm glad I have made so much concrete. You know, everybody thought I was crazy when I put 5 concrete machines down. They're like, nah, you're crazy, man. That's too many. That probably is too many still. But I am using it up. I knew I was going to. It always always expect in this game to use up a bunch of concrete. That's just the way it's going to be. I don't know, you think that's too thick or too big? Yeah, that's too big. Let's use a slightly smaller one. Put it on the center there. And then it's 9 across, so should we go every other one? Maybe? Yeah. Every other one. That works. We need to get them set first. And of course we're going to... I don't know, I like having a little bit of... I was going to make it a solid foundation, but I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll have a bit of a... We'll have some pillars underneath here. Give it some life, you know? Get rid of the boxiness of everything. This will be the last set. There we go. That looks like it could be structurally sound. Yeah, so then we're going to take out these. Make this look like it was properly done. Yeah, that is small. Like, that's small? Jeez. That is massive, man. And again, that's what she said. Yeah. Okay, we'll just have to have them halfway inside, I suppose. Yeah. There we go. That should work. And then it's properly bolted. Also breaks up the slope a little bit too, I think. Be like, these are like stadium pillars, I think. They look pretty good. Oops. Actually, put these in first. We're not gonna get anything done today, are we? Oop. Yeah. And one more set. Oh, by the way, if you're seeing that after image, I think that is caused by my graphics card. Yeah, so during the summertime, if you don't know, during the summertime my air conditioner had broken, and it was getting upwards of, the temps were getting upwards of like 95 to 100 degrees. And a lot of times during the day. So what ended up happening was, I think the graphics card overheated. Which, I mean, can you really blame it? No amount of cooling in the world is going to keep that thing cool when you're when the space you're recording in is super high temp. Yeah, so that's a bad deal there. Yeah, that don't look so bad. We can totally put a building up there and have it look like it's supported and whatnot. And maybe we'll have some belts coming in between those pillars and stuff, bringing materials from the bottom floor upwards. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. Let's, what are these? These are screws. What takes screws? I mean, a lot of stuff takes screws. Oops. Just need to go to here to parts. These take screws. Reinforced plates is one of the big ones we need to knock out. These also take screws. These take reinforced plating. So, okay, so I think what I might have is this one's in the perfect spot. I think these are these iron plates? Yeah, these are iron plates. So I think what we should have is, I think this should be the reinforced plate maker. This would be the reinforced plate building. Because if we have that, we got the screws right there, and across the main road, we've got the plates. Now getting them over here is going to be a bit of a pain, but I think we can do it. We are going to have belts running along the sides of buildings as well. That's why I bought the, last time I bought the wall conveyor poles. So yeah, now we just got to figure out how we're going to design it, and I think I have a way that might help us. It's called some concrete. Man loves his concrete. This is only temporary, so don't worry about it. This might be too tall. There you go. This is how you would do it in vanilla. Is if you wanted to get kind of an overview of where you were placing things, you could totally do it from way up here. A little bit tall, but I think we can work with it. Yeah, look at that. That looks really cool, actually. I'm happy with it. Production assemblers. So here's, we need rotors. Crap, I forgot. I forgot they needed rotors. Um, we'll have to get that. I think the rotor machine should be on this side of the street. We'll have the rotor machine over here. Because the rotor machine takes rods and screws. There's screws there, and there's rods right here. We could just send the rods up this wall, and whatnot. I actually think as well I might expand the rod maker all the way along. Um, that way the rod maker is so like I take this machine and I expand it all the way along there. I think I might do that. That might be really a good idea. Really good idea to do. So yeah, let's get to it. Get some. We'll have to make some rotors, obviously. I want to try and put down. Let's see. Enough for 2 machines making smart plating. I believe I needed was 2 machines making smart plating for like the entire section. So smart plating um, needs 2 reinforced plates per minute. So we need 4 reinforced plates per minute. So if we open a codex, so 2 reinforced plates per minute. We make 5 with only 1 machine. Jeez. I mean, we're going to need more of these. So why don't we focus on 5, maybe 5 machines per floor, since there's not a whole lot of space. I think we can focus on that. If we do 5 machines per floor, that's 5 times 5, so that's 25 iron reinforced plates per minute. The only problem is our plates and our screws. We need to make sure we can support that. So 30 plates per minute, 30 times 5. By the way, if you did not know, there is a calculator built in within Satisfactory. So we hit N, the N key, which brings up the quick search, and we just type in the formula. So we need 30 plates per minute, and we need it for 5 machines, so times 5. That's 150 plates per minute. And we are producing 20 plates per minute times 10, so that's 200 plates, iron plates per minute. And we only needed, we only needed 30 times 5, which is 150. Oh, so we need damn near all the machines. Yeah. In order for that to work, we need damn near all the machines. Okay. We can support that for plate side. So now we need to figure out screws. So 40 screws, so we're making 400 screws per minute. So we're going to hit O. Parts, reinforced plate, 12 screws. Oh, whoops, sorry. Click to expand. We need 60 screws a minute. So we need, if we take 60 times 5, 60 times 5, that's 300 screws. 300 screws, and we're making 400 screws per minute. So we can support this. It's going to take, it's not going to be efficient right away, but we'll build it to be efficient later. Because we're going to need faster belts. But that's okay, because that's upgradable. So yeah, we can support 5 machines. So we're going to need enough rotors for at least 5 machines. Which is, you know what I might do? I might actually go and buy a rotor. Should I, though? I mean, I have enough materials I shouldn't need to. What does it take to make rotors? Oops. Because we need rotors for... It takes screws and rods. Okay, let me go get a... Oh, wait, no. I got screws and rods downstairs. So yeah, we'll make them by hand. We got plenty of screws and rods just hanging out in storages down here, so we won't worry about it. It'll be just fine. But yeah, like I said, I did collect... I did chop down another forest, or another part of another forest, and got it built up. I forgot, though, that we needed rotors. I got plenty of rods in my inventory. I just need some screws. Yeah, see, I got 2 boxes of rods here. Oh, whoops. I'll just take that many, and then I got 1 box of screws. I actually need to be feeding these screws into this machine so that I can empty it out. That was weird. You see that? Yeah, I'm gonna feed these screws into this machine here so that I can eventually, because I've got screws being made up there, so I don't need them. So we're gonna do a conveyor merger. We also need to upgrade that to a Mark II belt. I think oh wait, no, they're both Mark II, or Mark I. There you go, Mark II. Okay, cool. That'll speed this up. It's like, yeah, I just need to empty it. Oh, as well as the... we could get one for plates as well. Let me get that. And this is all temporary, so I really don't care how it looks. Let me hook that into the plates here. There we go. Because, like I said, I'm making all this, except for what's assemblers. So, yeah, let me grab some screws. Grab a couple stacks of screws, and then we're going to go to Manual Crafting Town over here. And manually craft ourselves some rotors. Where's the rotors? There. I can make 40. Let me go grab some more. I don't know if it's rods or screws I need more of. I'm just going to grab a bit of both. Excuse me. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. There we go. And then we'll just grab the rest of it in rods. Except for one stack. So we have a place to put the rotors. But yeah, that'll keep both those belts full for a little while. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. Alright, let's go to Rotor Town. Jeez. Oh, it is screws. Okay. Yeah, I can only make 100 because the screws. Alright, well, I'll keep that in mind. Okay, here we go. And after a little bit of time later, we have 100 rotors now. So yeah, it was screws. That was the issue. I think we'll just go with that for now. I'm actually going to put some of these rods back. I don't need all those rods. But I am going to... Oh. We have a machine making screws down here. That's what the rods are for. You know what? Get out of here. Let's just get rid of this. There we go. This one's making plates. Yeah, we'll get rid of the one making plates too. Yeah, we'll just get rid of this whole setup here. There we go. And you're making screws. I don't need one making screws. Alright. Back over here. Oh, I thought I had screws in my inventory. Okay. So this is getting fed everything it needs to continue making plates for a little while. I don't know what I'm going to do with all these rods. I guess I could have a machine making screws. And this one could just make screws. Just to get rid of these. There we go. We'll get you some power. Perfect. Oh wait, I haven't set you up yet. Go. Okay. Alright, you can make screws. It looks like we finally ran out of leaves. Almost out of wood. Oh no, never mind. I guess on my way up there. Let me get rid of these. Goodbye. Okay, and then we'll take as many as we can here. I'm gonna take these up to the top. Should be good. The train's over there freaking out again. Did you see the glowing wheels? It happens. There. Okay. Cool. Look at that beacon in the sky over there. We're not gonna get much done. We can get the reinforced plates done today. I'm pretty sure we can get that set up and going. Um, but yeah, we can do that. No big deal. Or at least we can get the bases down where it can start building. Like I said, it's going to be inefficient for a little while until we get better belts, but that's okay. I am fine with that. And up we go. On up to the top. I'm actually glad I built so many machines. Thought I was going to go a little bit overboard, but oh, this is perfect as well because it's a square. It could be reinforced plates. Okay. How do we want to do this? Because it's going to be coming, all of it's going to be coming from below. So if we put this machine here, we put that machine there. Ooh, careful not to run off the edge. I'm just testing, sorry. Yeah, that'll be enough. And then, like I said, all of it'll come in. It'll come from below, I think. And then the reinforced plates will go up. Maybe? I'm not sure. Oh, we're only going to be doing 5 machines as well. Well, we're going to set up for more than that, I think. I think that'll be... Let's see. Put that one. Oh, yeah, this one... Oh, crap, yeah. I just thought about that. Maybe we can have the belts come up, and then we'll have them split in the center, I think. I think that might be... We'll have them split in the center of the building, going down that middle lane there. And then have them go up and over a walkway? I'm not sure. All I know is... Maybe we'll put them like that instead. There go shift. Let's hit H. Hit an H there. Oops. I hit H one too many times. I want it there. So H, and now we can C. Can we fit 5 in here? That's my question. Yes, we can. Okay, we can fit 5 either side. And then there's still space in between to walk. Now this other one's going to be a little bit harder to place. It's because I don't know where the... It's really hard to tell. If I get a... There we go, just like that. That looks pretty good, actually. I like that. I like the look of it. I like the cut of its jib. But yeah, we're setting 1.5 foundations back from the edge, and then 1 foundation around the outer edge, just to fit them all. But I feel this would probably be a really good structure, because it's square, and the reinforced plates, well, I guess they're not square, they're kind of rectangle, but that should work there. Yeah, that should work. So this one, yeah, that one comes up to the edge to make sure these are placed before we start putting in the belt structures. Okay, yeah, these are good. All right. So yeah, this is going to be our reinforced plate maker, or plate makers. Let's get it hooked up to the local power grid. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Do I want to do it like this? Put them to the corners? Maybe. Like I said, this is going to get much, much better as time goes on. We'll have to do a little bit of rebuilding in certain areas, but I think I'm willing to accept that. Because then, or if I'm willing to accept that, then I could just like um, I could just continue building um, without trying to redo too much. And they don't seem to fit as well. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know why I connected this like that. I should have just I like that. That should be in line, right? No? No, it's not in line. Oh, no, it's got 4 connections on it. Or is it in line? No, it wasn't. Alright. Well, I figured that one out. Make them two. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the pole all the way to where the wall would be. It's like kind of like the other buildings. Then I'm going to bring the pole all the way to the corner here. Oops. And we're going to go every 2 down this way. Actually, it worked out kind of well. And then we'll just connect into this. Like I said, the power solutions will become better in the future. This is not quite what I had envisioned, but I also don't have all the pieces and stuff to build everything that I want to build. So, and of course, we could always, instead of running the belts along the sides of the building, well, no, there's not enough. I don't know if I want to do another super belt line up the hill over the road again. I think I only want that for the main road. I want that to be like a feature. And then the rest of it can go up and over. So yeah, we're going to put it up like that. So everything that, so here's how I'm thinking about structuring this. Everything that's going either to the city center or is being split off to different buildings is going to be on the top row. It's going to be on the very top there, up above. And then anything that gets pulled, from, and the belts are going to dip down and stuff like that. I've already got this kind of figured out. Oh, that's a freaking problem right there, isn't it? But anything that's coming back to join or that's going across. Actually, no. Anything that's going from one building to the next vertically this way is going to be underneath. So they're going to be like underneath here. So I guess for now what we'll do is, because we need an import, so imports are on the west side, and exports are going to be on the east. They're going to be on the east side. We're going to do this all by belt first, and then if we want to, we can mix in some trucks and stuff like that. So, but yeah, the main bus line is going to be up above, but it's going to dip down on the first section here, on these first sections right next to the buildings. It's going to dip down to be, whichever one needs to, is going to dip down to then be split off. And then the exports are going to come back on the east side here, and then they're going to be re-added into the main bus line, if that makes sense. So this is where, I guess this is where it kind of gets complicated, I suppose. The plates are going to be more complicated than the screws, but we do need to get the screws kind of where they need to be. So, oh yeah, we got new street lights. Okay. So as an example, well, not an example, but as a thing that needs to be added in anyway, let's go ahead and add in this frontal wall here. Right. Just like that. I also think I'm going to remove this input line. I have, because I want the rods to go to the center first. I want the rods to go to the center first and then split off and come into the building here. I don't want them to be going across the... Well, that looks kind of cool, actually. You know, I might leave some of this like this. That actually doesn't look too bad. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how everything looks. When we can. But I think I need the rods to be coming in from here. But again, we're waiting, or we need to get up to steel before we can actually start working on this bad boy here. Because we need to put slopes on all this. And the slope we need to follow, I don't know how we're going to follow it, so that's what I'm kind of waiting on. So all this is going to be kind of temporary in between the buildings. But yeah, so I want the import of rods over here. Oops. Let's go to the walls here. So yeah, I did this. I shouldn't have done that the way I did it. So yeah, there's our import of rods. So the rods are going to be up above, and then they're going to split and come down, and then go into this building structure here. And then, so yeah, you know what, let's do this right now. Or kind of, anyway. Let's get this kind of hooked in. Logistics. It's at 1, 2, 3, and 4. So yep, this is going to come in. And that's going to go to this one, which is then going to be here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then it's going to go back. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just going to remove that for now. I'm going to leave this hooked up for right this moment, I think. Or should I? Yeah, because I don't exactly know how this is going to work here. We are going to find out. So yeah, it looks like we're not going to get to rotor or get to reinforced plates today, but we will have made some. Oops, we will have made some kind of effort to get there. So yeah, this is going to be the import where the iron should be coming in to the screws here. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that went all the way to that. I guess it does matter. So yeah, we'll just have that come in there. I'll have this go all the way along. Right here. This one's a little bit funky because it's kind of at an angle. Okay, so it's right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. Also, this one was built before we decided to change up things. There we go. That'll kind of fix it. And then yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the rods go a different way. So we're going to get the lift in here. 8 meters, I think it is. Yeah. Pointed at that one. And we're going to just do that. So that's going to send the rods. Oops. Not going to work, is it? Because we need to go right. Go right here, I think. But one back. I think it's right there. Isn't it? How will this work? It will not. It's too close. There we go. Hopefully this will work now. It's too far now. Fuck. There we go. That's the way I wanted it. Okay, and then that will then go over to this belt. Which will go from here right to there. So yeah, import, so that's going to be the rule of thumb for the entire city. Imports on the west side of the building, and they'll be on the south wall or the north wall. I suppose it doesn't matter. But then the exports are going to be on the east corner, facing north or south. It really doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, we just need to get this set up. It's going to be an interesting one, I suppose. I don't know if I want to have open belts or not. I might want to have open belts. But I don't quite know if I do or not. I do, but I don't. But I do, because I want to be able to see them. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, basically how this is going to go is the belts are going to be all the way across, just all the way across as much as possible. So yeah, I'm going to put the belts in the center. I'm going to start with the center, and then we're going to expand out as it gets. As the stuff gets more complicated, it should be further out, right? Possibly. Um, we're going to be kind of in between here. Yeah, I need to get this set up because I'm starting to run into where I have to get it set up, right? Oh, I probably shouldn't have picked these. This was probably a bad idea. But I wonder, can I get a foundation in here at this level? There's got to be a way, right? So foundation at this level, at this level. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. I just need something to snap to, essentially. Oh, but I won't be able to see my beam, though. Okay, we'll just have to improvise a little bit. So logistics. Oh, it's not going to do it. Oh, we'll have to remove. Oh, that's going to be really annoying to get set up. Oh man, it's going to be annoying to get set up. Oh, hey, it's working here, ish. Never mind, it was working. Because I want to put them on the beams. Now before, when I did this before, I had the metal beams. I think the metal beams I had set up. Wait, can I remove these underneath it? And then we'll just, yeah. Okay. I'm cool with that. I mean, it's going to be a pain in the butt, but it should work. And then we'll just pull that all the way across there. Yep, we'll just go in and remove the center beams for now. We're going to have framing and stuff up here anyway, but yeah, we'll add the frames back in when the belt lines are complete. How about that? That sound fair to everyone? I hope it does. Okay. And actually, the very first starting belt is going to be, I think we should have it in the center. This is going to be iron, because then we'll have copper on the left side and steel on the right for the raw minerals. I think that seems like a good idea. So I'll have this one right down the middle. And it'll connect to each individual beam. I guess since I have the line set up, I don't have to worry about that. I don't have to worry about removing the beams anymore, because I have the line set. Okay. Alrighty. So now we'll get a Mark II belt up here. I think, yeah, I will leave these. I will leave these uncovered. I think that would be smart. So this is going to be iron. Okay. I guess, yeah, the only problem with this slope here is we're going to have to start sloping up here, which is going to be a little bit of a pain, I think. Foundation, let me get a half meter. Half meter's too much. Fuck. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Because I need to... Oh, you know what? We can use these. Oops. I didn't want two of them there. Yeah, we can use these. Okay. Then hopefully we can snap to it with a foundation ramp here, which will be a 2-meter ramp. Oh, it puts it on the center. I didn't realize it was going to do that. Okay. So... Oh, the beam in the middle is causing issues. Oh, dang it. Because I always think it's in zoom mode. Oh, it lets me put it on the edge here, but not here. Ah, there we go. These are going to be deleted anyway, so it really doesn't matter how the ramp gets put in place. Or is that a 1 meter? That's a 1 meter, whoops. I completely forgot I did 1 meter for those, for the main road. Okay, so then we'll put a 1 meter in here. There's probably going to be some beams between here. But I just don't know where those would be specifically. I guess if I placed this. So if we do 3, and maybe if we do like a 1, it refuses to place there for some reason. I don't understand why that's invalid. Okay, we'll just build a second one of these over. Just so we can kind of simulate this just a little bit. Okay, I thought I placed 2 again. Okay, so then we go 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not going to work. I think only 1 beam between here is necessary. So then we do a 4. And a 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Really? It's half. It's halved. Crap. That doesn't look good, though. It's 4 here and 3.5 there. I don't think I can do... I could do a double. It's either that or we put a couple of beams in between. That'd be the only way to make it work. 1, 2. That's a bit too many, I think. But it may just work. It may just have to work. 1, 2. 2, We'll just have to do it that way. Okay. That'll work. Alright, so now we know where to place these. That was the whole point, is knowing where to place these. Okay. So there's the center. Just try not to fall off here. And there's the center. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that did that. I wonder. Can we just... Yes, we can. Then we can still have those supports there. Oops. Might just go along and do this. Oh, please snap. Okay. We'll just go along and do that all the way through here. These ones don't matter so much on the height, so not connecting to them anyway. I wish it would snap. That's so annoying that it doesn't. I'll just have to put the beams in later. Some of these will be removed, so I guess it's not too bad. Did I not put a support? Oh, there's no need. That's why. So yeah, you still gotta remove the beam, unfortunately. I'm just gonna put these here, and then as we don't need them, I will remove them. That gives us a main basis for what we need. Oh yeah. So we're really not going to need these here at all. Yeah, because we're going to output steel right there. And we'll will input it here. So this will be copper. This will be steel. And then as we move down the road here, it's like we'll only need, we'll fix this later, once the belts are in place. So yeah, and then we'll go up the ramp here with our 3 belts until we get to the top. And then we'll have concrete on this side. We'll have rods over here. Perfect. So yeah, and then inside this structure, we'll add the belt coming up here. So I think, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. That's okay though. We built plenty of screws and everything. Oh, we went over time again. That's okay. So yeah, I think next time we'll finish getting the plates. The plates are going to take way longer because we need to finish getting our basic structure, which is this. We need to finish getting this stuff in place, at least for the most part, and then we can pretty it up later. You know, it's just the what you call them, these are just the scaffolding of sorts. This is the scaffolding of sorts. So yeah, and we'll have to fix this sloped section as well. But unfortunately, that's not going to be done until steel, so we'll just have to temporarily have a bunch of floating pillars, I think, or a bunch of floating belt supports until we get to this section, which is then going to have everything on that support there. But I'm going to leave this little bit in the middle so I can run in between those when I'm placing stuff. And then, like I said, we're going to remove this here. This is now gone. We don't need it. I think that was just temporary anyway, to be honest. That's okay, though. So yeah, the rods are going to come in at that level, and then they're going to be inside of a framing, and then they're going to be pushed up. They're going to come all the way to the middle here, just about. And the framing is going to go all the way across, but through the framing they're going to be lifted up to this pole here. So yeah, as well as the iron on that end. The iron is going to dip down, split, and then come back up and rejoin the main group. It's going to come down and then it's going to split and then it's going to come back up. So, but like I said, it's going to be pretty inefficient for a little while until we get faster belts and things like that, and then everything could be, super fast belts and we don't have to worry about it. I think that'll work. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode of Satisfactory. I know we didn't, like I said, I know we're not getting a whole lot done, but we're trying to still get structure into place. So I think that's noteworthy, at least, somewhat. But like I said, that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.